We used epoxy to transform this end table. In this video, we're going to show you step by step how to renew old laminate surfaces. Countertops, tabletops, desktops, and more. You can bring life back into worn laminate. Visit us anytime at stonecoatcountertops.com. Stay tuned and enjoy the video. Remember, when you subscribe to our channel, click on the red subscribe button and be sure to ring the bell so you get notified every time we have a new video. Thanks again.
Guys, there's a project I've been wanting to try out, so I picked up another one of these end tables at Walmart. They're a great sample piece, but when I'm done, I have some functional art to play with. All right, what I'm going to do is test out black and our violet pearl. Just those two colors. I want to see what it's going to look like because from what I've been seeing with different color reactions, I think it'll be a home run. We're going to sand this with 60 grit. We'll add our bonding primer because it's a laminate surface, and then we're going to paint it black, Broadway. We'll do 2 coats of paint and primer in one, and then we're ready to apply the epoxy. Okay, let's put an edge on it so it doesn't have a 90-degree edge here. That way the epoxy rolls over nice for us. I'm going to do a 1/8 inch edge with our router bit. That'll give it a nice clean look. All right, we're going to sand with 60 grit on our random orbital sander. This will give a nice mechanical bond for that bonding primer to bite to, and then we'll do our 2 coats of black paint. Let's wipe that dust off. All right, we have a good rough surface. Let's apply a thin coat of our bonding primer. A little goes a long way. Pro tip, whenever you're dealing with a non-porous surface, like Formica, solid surface, tile, laminate, all of these things that are non-porous, you're gonna wanna use bonding primer to promote adhesion. I love testing out new color samples on tables like this. You can even go to Goodwill and pick up an old school table and revitalize it and bring it back to life by applying epoxy. Again, if you're gonna do a laminate countertop, the steps that we're doing in this video are exactly the same. This is a laminate surface and you would treat your laminate countertop with the same process. We're going to let that fully dry and then we'll apply our 2 coats of paint and primer in one. All right, our bonding primer is dry. We're going to sand with 220 grit and we'll apply our black paint and primer in one. It doesn't take much to get it very smooth to the touch. All right, let's paint it. You could paint this whatever color you prefer. It's all about whatever look that you're going for as a final look. That's what's nice about starting with laminate. You could turn a laminate countertop into any exotic stone you could imagine. Second coat, here we go. All right, we'll let that dry. All we're gonna do is we're gonna mix up enough epoxy for this piece. We need 3 ounces per square foot. I'm gonna tint some of it with our black base tint, and the rest is gonna get tinted with our violet pearl metallic. 2 colors, simple recipe. I think it's gonna be a fantastic result. That's pretty, man. Wow. So that's still gonna flow because it's full, you know, it's gonna work its way out. And I almost wanna just use the heat gun and now feather this into that black space. You think we should do that?
That's a great idea.
All right, here we go. That's beautiful. That is exactly how I thought it was going to come out. I've really been enjoying watching the black and the violet pearl react with each other when doing different color combinations. I figured why not try these 2 colors solo, and it was a home run. Guys, check this out. I really like the fact that only using 2 colors, the black base and the violet pearl, gives us enough of a contrast to create cells and depth and beautiful high and low points in this project. I love how this has come out. I love how the edges are looking with a little bit of that purple going over the edge. The black background is the perfect accent for this violet pearl to come to life. This was awesome. Question of the day, guys. What other Walmart wonders could you turn into a piece of functional art? Let us know in the comments below. We got a scrap piece, we got a little epoxy left. Let's play with it. That's why you don't throw away your excess epoxy. That's cool. We mixed a little bit of that black and purple together, and then we just took some of that violet right on top. I could even take some of this now and just drizzle it over some more areas. We'll see what that looks like tomorrow. Very cool. Go figure. 2 colors. Look at that. Our first flood coat is all set up. I really like the color combination. I'm gonna do a clear coat on this, but first I'm gonna sand, wipe the dust. We'll mix 3 ounces per square foot. We'll trowel it, we'll chop it, we'll torch it, we'll let it set up, and this project will be ready to use. All right, let's get started. I'm really glad we didn't trash our excess epoxy and that we threw it out on the sample board and let it do its thing. This thing came out really cool too. Let us know in the comments below, which one do you like better? The actual table or the sample piece? Let us know. Just like our first coat, we're gonna use our 1/8 by 1/8 square notch trowel. We'll spread the material, we'll chop it with our chop brush, and then we'll torch out the excess bubbles. Okay guys, I've got the air torched out of these pieces. I'm gonna let them set up before I put them into use, and then I'll be able to use my end table and be proud of my new creation. Guys, if you wanna learn how to remove the drips like a pro, stay tuned at the end of this video. There'll be a little video that pops up that says, remove drips like a pro. We'll see you on that video.